Good win today, Geoff.
Yeah, 7-2. You can never complain. I mean, what I relay to the guys, it's probably going to be a different game because when we play them against Wembley, different surface. So it'll probably be a bit slower, and which it was. And I think it took us a little while to sort of adjust. But I think what's really good at the team at the moment is the confidence. And once the first goal goes in, it's sort of like it becomes routine now. We've just got to manage the game out, which at times this season we haven't done so much. But I think the confidence right now with the team, I mean, a big win versus Gymkhana, and those things are sort of, when you look back across the season, you think, okay, that win against Gymkhana is really what set the guys up and really put us on on that good run. So we're looking really strong at the moment. Obviously Fred here, Josh is back to form. We've got a lot of players like Saleh coming on, Junior. The squad is looking really strong. Training obviously is buzzing, so we just got to keep this momentum up, and then we'll see obviously where we are come sort of like the end of the new year.
Okay, great, fantastic. And it seemed quite comfortable after we got 2-0 up or something like that.
Yeah, because we sort of knew how they were going to play, and unfortunately Cricklewood, they're a good team, but they can only really play one way due to sort of the clientele that they have. So we knew we stopped them sort of trying playing through the lines and force them long. We can deal with that. So then it was really a case of us just finding those pockets and just exploiting their weaknesses, which is we tend to find was at the back. If you can get their defenders 1v1, if you got Josh, Fred, Noah, these guys are always going to cause you hell. So that's what we needed to do, and we did that quite well. And like I said, obviously you had the fracas in the middle, but after that we settled it down. Was able to get a couple more goals.
Yeah. Who got most of the goals?
None over there. How many, Fred?
4 today. 2 penalties though.
4.
You must be top scorer in the league by now.
Penalties count though. I mean, you have to be dead set on doing that, and especially taking the second one, you've got to be thinking about what went on in the first one, but you were ice cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did change my mind during the run-up, which is what they always say we should do.
That is what they always say.
I did lose my head a little bit, and he nearly got there, but yeah, thankfully he went in, and it helps with Briggs being off the pitch.
And there was a great finish for your, I can't remember if it was a third or for your fourth.
The fourth one, yeah, Sully's assist, yeah, that's probably my favourite as well. Yeah, Sully cut inside, and yeah, I mean, Sully can do that. He's so quick. He's got great feet, and he's a great ball. And hung my foot there, and thankfully it went in the top corner.
No, you're too hard on yourself. It was a fantastic finish. First goal.
Yes.
Assist came cross.
Yeah.
Past keeper.
No, it was a great start to the game, and I think that's what we wanted to do at the beginning. Again, really control the game, not rush it too much, keep the pace, just keep control of the game, and then when we find an opening, that's when we kind of exploit it. And I think it was a good example of a team goal. It started right from the defence, and we built it all the way up, and then Finn with a great ball saw the run, and that's it, like a first time finish, and that's what we tried to work on in training. And respect to the opposition, we work towards that, I think with consistency, with the right players, and with the great attendance at training, and those who know the plan of management, this is what we try to turn around and do. And when you start strong like that, I think it just builds the confidence across the whole team, and then we start as we mean to go on, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, a plan, it was executed, you must be incredibly happy.
Yes, and like I said, we sort of targeted 9 points for the next sort of 3 games. We've got 6 now. We've got away to Kensington Dragons. Will be a tricky away game, but like I said, with the form that we're in, if we play anywhere near this sort of level, I don't think Kensington can handle us. So yes, credit to the players. I mean, as I said, the atmosphere is good at the moment. Everyone's sort of encouraging each other. No real bad vibes, and this is what we try and instill, in terms of the ethos of the club, and it helps. We're playing, obviously we're playing at the Marshes, but we've got I would say 100-200 people coming here supporting us. We're always thankful for the support on a Saturday afternoon, and it helps. As I said, there's periods of the game where we're up against it. You hear a drum, you hear some singing, it gets you through it. So we're always thankful, and if we can do anything to make the supporters proud, the same way that we're proud of them, it's a great match in heaven, really.
Brilliant. And concentrating on the league.
Yes, I mean we've got an anagram, you know, so we want to go as far as we can because you know we've gone out prematurely. If I'll be honest with you, then what our plans were in the cups, you know, because it's a nice distraction. We've got a good squad, so you know the cups gives us a chance to sort of rotate a little bit. Well, that hasn't gone to plan, but we did say our focus was the league. So anagram, we want to really go as far as we can. We've got to the final first year, so we've got unfinished business really in that cup. So you know, but that's in a couple of weeks. We'll get through Kensington first, and then we'll assess that.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.